What is up, all my crypto fans? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what I look for in crypto projects. Now, you probably know me as a DeFi, as that crypto gaming geek that makes those investments, that always talks about crypto gaming, DeFi, things like that. All right. I'm starting the company Valify, and I always invest into a bunch of different crypto games. So, what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to structure this video, but first, I'm going to show you a couple of things that are kind of like my go-to, what I'm into. And I'm also going to be showing what I don't look for, red flags in crypto-based projects, specifically crypto gaming and DeFi projects. So let's just get into the video. Right at the back, first of all, as you guys probably are thinking already, Blade, it's a bear market right now or something like that. You could still make money off of a lot of things, if you're just smart and the way you invest, you're just smart, you're very meticulous in what you do, and you actually do some research. I'm sure that you can make some money off of crypto. For anybody that thinks you can't make money off of crypto, like it's a victim mentality or something. You always can. One thing, my go-to is, I talk about this all the time. Ultra, 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 ultra. I love my ultra over here, guys. All right, ultra is one of my favorite projects. Pretty much, what you guys don't know already, they're trying to become the next Steam. And I talk about this a lot of my videos, but the only thing holding them back from becoming the next crypto-based Steam is two things. This is obviously, first of all, the crypto gaming in general isn't up to where we want it to be in the future. When we think of like metaverse, we think of like the Ready Player One. I don't know if you haven't seen that movie. I was pop up a quick picture. Pretty much Ready Player One is entire movie about the metaverse and crypto gaming, where you can be whatever the F you want to be in here. You can be these things, you can battle each other, and just, all metaverse stuff. That's what and if you haven't seen this movie already, I recommend you check it out, just so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so a couple of things is, obviously crypto gaming, the metaverse isn't up to where it is going to be in the future, the next 5 years. Ultra, also another thing that doesn't have ultra going like bonkers, is the fact that ultra doesn't have that one game that really puts it above everybody else. Let me give you a couple examples. Like Steam has had like Half-Life, which really brought it up to become the main PC based game marketplace. Ultra doesn't have that game yet. So that's what's kind of holding it back. Just, yeah, it doesn't have that really popular game. But like I said, crypto-based gaming isn't, I wouldn't do crypto games. I would try it maybe once, but after that one time, let me show you the reason why I mean this. The reason why I mean this is because if you look at the top crypto games, top crypto games is going to be like, yeah, Axie Infinity, Decentraland. You got like Sandbox, Decentraland, Sandbox, Axie Infinity. Sandbox looks like a Minecraft game. Minecraft has been around for like over 10 years and it's been doing phenomenally. So I'm not going to complain or anything. Decentraland looks like a Sims game and it's laggy. Axie Infinity looks like an iPhone game. So they're not up to where they should be, okay, or where they're going to be. Other things like Illuvium, which we're talking about in a second, Yield Guild Games is just like another type of gala where they're trying to make more games. So it's pretty cool. That's why I like to invest into gala nodes. I'm not too crazy about it. I rather make a ultra node, which is only available to larger companies, larger corporations, which I hope in the future that Valify will be able to invest into an ultra node. But that's just my 2 cents. Yield Guild Games, pretty cool as well, making games. But yeah, so Decentraland, Sandbox, Axie Infinity, I don't see those at the games. It's always going to be the top 3 games, next 2 to 3 years, maybe 5 years, somebody's going to overcome that, no doubt. And here's a couple of things that I might think that might overcome that. Something like Big Time, these are the type of things I'm explaining. Big Time, Illuvium, Phantom Galaxy, Star Atlas. The reason why I'm pointing these 4 out is because these, even though Star Atlas is going to take like still a couple years, 2 to 3 years, something like that. I don't know exactly what they said, to actually get into production and for people to play. But the point of these is that these projects, they actually have gameplay already out. They already have art coming out already out. And the art, the gameplay already, the trailers that they have look phenomenal. Okay. And that's one of the big things that I really look for when I'm investing into a crypto game. Do they have gameplay? Have they actually already started making some game, Let me give you an example. You probably already saw here. I have Horde up here. Now, this is a play to earn game, but it's a card game. Me personally, I'm not too crazy about card games. Card games are easy to make, no doubt, but I'm not too crazy about them. So they have this card game, play to earn game. I haven't played it, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not interested in it, but I don't think a lot of people are too interested in card games in general. People are interested in games like, let me show, like this is what the crypto, the crypto audience is a young audience, not an old audience. Old audiences probably playing other games. Our crypto audience is probably around my age. Okay. What I'm trying to say is my age, they don't play really card games. I mean, maybe some people that are really extra nerdy may play like Dungeons and Dragons and other card games, but in general population of the crypto audience, they are playing like, all right, GTA. They're playing GTA. They are playing most popular games. They're playing Fortnite. Okay. They're playing Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fortnite, Counter Strike, this, Roblox, Valorant, GTA, Apex, and all these games have something in common, except for kind of like Minecraft, because that's been out for a while, is that all these have really good quality, really good either first person shooters, or this one's kind of like a metaverse, well, not metaverse, but has like a open play land. But all these have a couple things in common, is that they're very high quality games. They're all games that you actively want to play. Whereas, let me show you Axie Infinity. If you look at Axie Infinity, that's what it looks like. You have these blobs fighting each other, and it's kind of like cards. Or I mean, personally, I've never played it because I've never wanted to play it. I'll give you another example: Decentraland. Decentraland. I mean, look at that quality. It looks like SHIT. It looks like a Sims game. Doesn't look too good, as I'm trying to say. Let's go to Sandbox. Now, this is one of the exceptions, because Sandbox hopefully could be the next Minecraft, which is a little more futuristic. Minecraft has been out for 20 years, probably longer. I don't know. I don't know how long Minecraft has been out. Won't quote me on that. But Sandbox could be here for a while, just knowing based upon how Minecraft did. But like these games, Destiny, Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Call of Duty, Apex, GTA, Valorant, Roblox, League of Legends, Fortnite. I never played Roblox. I know the Roblox is. It's kind of like another Minecraft, but like less pixelated, I guess. League of Legends, Counter Strike, Destiny, all these games over here, they're not up to par of what crypto is not up to par of what modern games that people actually want to play are like. Whereas Last Horde, I don't think it's up to par. Big Time, yeah. Illuvium, yeah. The gameplay looks cool. Phantom Galaxies, yeah, that could be the next one. Star Atlas, you look at the trailer, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Those games are like up to par of what crypto gaming in the future could really look like. So that's why I'm kind of invested in those crypto games. If you are looking at a project that they say, when we went to this NFT craze, and it's kind of NFTs kind of dying down right now. When we went to this NFT craze where everybody forming into NFTs and people make a bunch of money, or people just lose a lot of money, but everybody was forming into NFTs like a month ago, and we had a solid like 4 to 6 months where everyone was just NFTs were hyped. They're the biggest things, and everybody was like, and the main things that made an NFT successful was two things really. It was like, do they have a play to earn game? Do they have a metaverse? What type of utility? Right, they need three things, But they would just slap on metaverse, the name metaverse onto there, saying that they're making metaverse in the future, and that would drive the price up like crazy because people were like, oh, they're making a metaverse in the future, but realistically, they never really made a metaverse. They just said they're gonna do in the future, and then the NFT project would make all the money and by selling it, and they would never really make a metaverse. Or they would say they're claiming that this play to earn game, and when they actually brought out the play to earn game, it looked like shit. It wouldn't be a game that you want to play. Like for example, let me look up random crypto play to earn game. Crypto NFT. I'm gonna look up crypto NFT. Crypto NFT play to earn game. See what pops up. Mine's Larnia, My Labor Alice, Action Infinity, Illuvium. So let's go to Mine's Delarnia. It's just because I think this would be a good example. Go to images. Let's see what this looks like. Like that's their play to earn game. Like the quality doesn't look good, you know? I mean, sure, maybe he'd play this game, but for me personally, this doesn't look up to par of what people are playing nowadays, you know? I'm trying to say. So when these NFT projects, they say you're gonna make a play to earn game, a lot of these games, I mean, maybe there a lot of times, if you, pretty much what I'm trying to say is if you're gonna go into an NFT project or whatever project it is, make sure that they, first of all, if they have a play to earn game slapped on it, make sure they actually have some gameplay or at least some graphic art of it before you invest into it. Because otherwise they might just make this game once they sell out and stuff, they might just make this game and call it, slap on it, play to earn game. It looks like SHIT, you only want to play it once. And it really doesn't go too far because a lot of these projects are overly ambitious and they slap on play to earn just to get those views or to get more people to buy it, and it never really goes anywhere, as I'm trying to say. So if you're going to invest into a project that's going to play to earn, just make sure they have trailer or graphics or art of it, you know, and it actually looks like a game that you want to play. Because if you're investing into a project, you're investing into a business, you know, that's how it really comes to play. You invest into this business, and you got to think about it. Is this business going to actively make money? Because in order for you to get paid off the NFT, you to make money off the NFT, they had to make money. The company needs to be profitable. So that NFT project needs to have a game that people actually want to play. You know, I feel like the kind of makes sense. You know, if people actually want to play it, the NFT project making money, and you will make money because the NFT price will rise, or maybe have a concept where they give back to the investors, whatever it is. If the business is making money, then you'll make money. So you want to make sure you're investing into something that has a game that actually looks nice, you know, something that you would actually want to play, which is one of the first rules of kind of investing into NFTs or crypto gaming in general, is that it has to be something that you're actually interested in. One of those most important things, you know? And most people think about NFT, they mostly just think of art. You know, it's not just art. NFT pretty much means that you have the blockchain verified ownership of whatever it is of this image, or part ownership in this company, or whatever it is, you know. Verified ownership is kind of the best way of kind of simplifying it, you know. But yeah, so those are a couple of reasons, a couple of things of what I look out for. A couple other red flags are, for example, like DeFi, you know, let's say it's like a node project, for example. Now, there other thing that I'll definitely look for is if it's like a node project that I'm looking at, one thing that I'll look for is I would kind of do some quick math. I would look at how much they have invested, how much the project has invested. Then I would do some math on how many nodes they have. Then what I'll do is I would figure out each individual node or yield queue, whatever it is, per node, how much is invested. So if you say there's like, let's say there's 100 G's invested, okay, you got 100 G's invested, divided by 100 nodes, 100, 1, 2, 3, divided by 100 nodes. That's $1,000 per node. Now, that's really good. It is, I mean, I think it's kind of really good compared to other things, but they have $1,000 invested per node. Now, if you think about it, like some other projects, they have like $2 invested per node. That doesn't just make any sense. Maybe they might have $40 invested per node. That doesn't really make so much sense either, you know? It needs to be a significant amount that's invested per node that makes you feel comfortable in investing into it for you to get your returns. Ultimately, it's ultimately what we want is, what do we get returns, you know? So do they have enough invested per node for you for it to actually make sense, you know? That's another thing. Another thing is like, can people, if you're investing into like a node project, can other people get into this project, buy a shit ton, and then just sell it really quickly? You know, because regardless of what project it is, there's always going to be those whales, and that's going to be a huge problem when it comes into NFT project, DeFi projects, crypto gaming, whatever it is ultimately going to be a big issue, unless you kind of account for that. So a lot of people, they tax sellers heavily, or they might have something that doesn't allow traders or whatever it is. For example, like Horde, you only buy and sell the actual Horde token on their DApp, on their D app. I don't know how I say that. So what that allows is for them when they do when Horde does their burns, they're buying from their app. So what that helps is it helps with people that are buying the actual token. It limits the amount of people that are buying, it limits the amount of whales because you only can buy from that app. You know, you can't buy from Trader Joe. But also on a second thing that might be a little sketchy, because what if the app goes down? You can't get out of your holdings. I mean, you can't sell it on Trader Joe. So that's a little sketchy, you know. But yeah, it's just a couple other things that you're gonna want to take into account for. But yeah, so those are just a couple of things I look out for, guys. Let me just wrap up this video really quick with a couple of projects that I'm in, actively involved in, or actually getting into, whatever. It's just two things that I really want to finish up with. Obviously, Ultra. Guys, you know how much I love Ultra, all right? Another one I think is really cool, has been doing pretty well despite what's going on right now, is I actually do like Chainlink. You know, I like Chainlink a whole lot. Ultra and Chainlink are like my two go-tos, my two safe ones that I know is just gonna go up. You know, Ultra and Chainlink. A couple other ones like we were talking about before, talking about like Gala, like that. I like Illuvium, I like Yu-Gi-Oh games. I like Ultra and Yu-Gi-Oh games more than Gala, to be honest, because this one had a less of a market cap in comparison to freaking Gala. So this has a lot more to build. And if you compare it to like Gala, this is at 0.19 at this amount. This one's at $2 at this low amount. This has a lot more to grow, and then this price would mean that this has a lot more to go. This is only at 240 mil. This is like almost a 1 billion, whatever this is. So this 240 mil, if this increases to the billions, this price is increased like 10 or something like that. You know, if you add a zero onto here, you add a zero onto here, it's going to increase like 20 if it wants to get to market cap similar to this. And these two things are kind of similar, you know, and I do think Yu-Gi-Oh games can get up to this market cap. But yeah, a couple other things you focus on. Mines Larnia, I don't think it's too crazy. C-Defy Fund is another great one that I do think is going to do very, very well. C-Defy is just like, once again, like a launch pad for games. Guildify and Star Atlas is the game we're talking about before. Did I pull up Star Atlas over here? I think I did, right? Experience Star Atlas right there. Got it. Right. Guildify. Yeah, those are kind of the main games I'm looking at. So how I kind of break it up is I have the safe things. So Ultra and like Chainlink, those are my safe. Okay. My medium are like Yu-Gi-Oh games. Might be Yu-Gi-Oh games is like Ultra, which is kind of like a safe medium. It's got like C-Defy is like a medium as well. And then my more risky ones, more risk, more returns, is gonna be like Illuvium, Phantom Galaxies, Star Atlas, big time. You know, those are the ones that can, as soon as they come out, they can make dramatic moves in their price. You know, so what I would do is I would probably risk it for the biscuit with these games, big time, Illuvium, Phantom Galaxy, Star Atlas. I risk it for the biscuit there, make my profits over there, bring them over to the medium stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh games. I'm talking Ultra. I'm talking C-Defy, Fund, talking those things. And off of those profits, I probably move those over into the safe things like I said, kind of like Ultra, kind of like Chainlink, maybe even Polygon, maybe even Avalanche, you know, things like that, you know, or even Terra too. I think Anchor Protocol, they're doing a great thing right now. They're buying up a whole bunch of, I'll probably make another video about this, but Anchor Protocol, they're buying up a huge amount of Bitcoin so they can back up all their stuff by billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, which I think is actually pretty cool. But also comes into the argument, is Bitcoin always going to be that main player, that always meet the main gold standard, you know? Because right now, basically everything is based off of like Bitcoin right now, you know? So if Bitcoin drops, you're going to see the price movement over here. Bitcoin in comparison to Ethereum is if Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum goes up. You know, Bitcoin right now kind of like dictates the entire market. I don't think it should be that way, because Bitcoin is proof of work, and Bitcoin is, you know, it's just a proof of work random token. You know, it doesn't really have utility behind it. You know, it's just the fact that Bitcoin is like gold of crypto, you know, it's the standard, but it doesn't necessarily always need to be that way, you know, because things don't need to rely on proof of work Bitcoin, you know. And as soon as the market kind of gets away from that, Bitcoin goes down and the market continues to go up, things are going to start to really change and things are awesome. But like I was saying, the safer ones like Anchor Protocol, which is using up a lot of Tether, and also they're using an Avalanche too, because it had two different sections on it. All right, right there, Terra, my bad. They're using a lot of Terra, Anchor Protocol, Terra right there. Avalanche, never Cardano, F that. XRP is pretty cool too, another safe one. Polkadot, Polygon, those are my safe ones. I definitely do think Polygon can go back up higher. So that's another good one over there. Chainlink, oh yeah, there we go, safe one right there. Ape token, I mean, I'm not into meme tokens. Ape token does probably have some room to grow. Probably can see it go up to like $20, $25, maybe $30. But I mean, realistically, how Ape coin is working is that there's not much utility behind it. It's just a whole bunch of FOMO into it right now, and people are making so much money off of it, Ape coin right now. But it's just a lot of FOMO. It's backed up by the amount of money that's in it already. Sandbox great. Phantom's awesome. Actually, we were talking about that. Banking swap. Yeah, helium's cool too. Honestly, I think helium's gonna go down right now. So all those helium miners, I think helium isn't gonna stay up there for long, unless it makes some drastic standard changes. Other cool ones like Flux, like that's like a node project, is really cool. That's more of a safe one, but that's a long term. That's a long term investment. They're not up to where they should. Well, not should be. They're not up to where they're going to be in the future. Flux is actually really cool. Yes, I do think Flux is going to make some big come ups pretty soon, and I do think now is actually a good time to get in. It's only going to pop from further. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, all you crypto fans. And guys, I see you at the top up there, boys and gals. See you at the top. Be at the top, guys. Peace out.